How can a tiny boat move something that weighs hundreds of thousands of tons? The answer is hidden in physics, not size. At first glance, it seems impossible. A small boat pushing a giant ship looks like a battle between a mouse and a mountain. But the secret is not the size of the boat. The real power comes from what happens underwater. Every rotation of the propeller pushes enormous amounts of water backward. This creates a force that drives the boat forward. The tugboat does not fight the ship directly. It uses a carefully designed connection to transfer its force. Slowly, almost unbelievably, the giant ship begins to move. A small machine controls something thousands of times heavier. The secret lies in leverage, water resistance, and the incredible amount of force created by a modern tugboat. Power alone is not enough. Precision control is what makes these tiny giants of the sea so effective. These small boats perform one of the most difficult jobs in the maritime world, moving giants through places they could never enter alone. The amazing part is that water reduces the difference in size. A ship floating on water is much easier to move than it appears. A ship weighing hundreds of thousands of tons is not sitting on the ground. Water supports almost its entire weight. Inside this small vessel are engines producing thousands of horsepower, packed into a surprisingly compact space. Modern tugboats use special rotating propellers that can direct their power in almost any direction. These systems allow a small tugboat to push, pull, and turn massive ships with incredible accuracy. During storms and emergencies, these small boats become the difference between safety and disaster. The towing line may look simple, but it is engineered to survive enormous forces pulling against it. Sometimes the tugboat is not pulling forward. It is rotating thousands of tons around a precise point. The captain must control every movement perfectly, because even a small mistake can create a huge accident. The power of a tugboat does not come from size. It comes from intelligent engineering and the ability to use physics. One tiny boat can move a giant ship because it understands the rules of the ocean better than the size of its opponent. Some people wonder why the giant ship does not simply move itself. The answer is hidden in its own design. Large ships are powerful, but they are not designed for precise movements in tight harbor spaces. That is why tugboats exist. They give giant ships the control and precision they cannot create alone. A small tugboat can create enormous force because every part of it is built for maximum efficiency. Inside this small vessel are engines powerful enough to move ships thousands of times heavier. The real magic is not pulling weight. It is controlling movement with incredible precision. The towing cable is a masterpiece of engineering, designed to handle forces that seem impossible. Every day, these small vessels perform operations that keep global trade moving. The size difference is real, but intelligence and engineering can overcome almost any challenge. So how can a tiny boat move something that huge? Because true power comes from engineering, not size.